Governor DeSantis' office responding to News4JAX about a trust index story that aired yesterday regarding the governor's claim that people who have had multiple boosters for COVID are more likely to be infected with the virus. After talking with doctors about the claim, we rated it as not true. News4JAX anchor Tarek Minor joins us now with what the governor's office had to say. Tarek.
Well, Bruce, we did indeed hear from the governor's office in an email from one of his press secretaries who did respond to our question about the source of the data that the governor was citing. On Tuesday night in Osceola County, Governor DeSantis said that if you look at the data right now, people who have had multiple boosters are actually more likely to get infected right now. Deputy Press Secretary Bryan Griffin pointed us to this data on the CDC website showing rates of COVID-19 cases by vaccination status solely for people ages 50 and up. Now take a close look at the CDC graph starting from the bottom, okay? The blue dotted line on the graph represents people who were vaccinated but not boosted. The solid purple and blue line above it show people who have received 1 or 2 boosters. So the data does show a greater frequency of cases among boosted people than among vaccinated people. But it's worth noting, look at the black line on this graph. It shows cases among unvaccinated people significantly higher than among any vaccinated group. It's worth noting that doctors tell News4JAX that this information from the CDC is only a snapshot of the people being tested and infected with COVID-19. A huge portion of America's population right now is home testing, and they're not reporting their illness. And this graph, again, is only filtered for individuals 50 years and older, which is not a full snapshot of the age groups of all Americans catching COVID-19. Doctors also say the graph the governor's office sent us is reported data and not a controlled study of the effect on the booster shot on individuals. Now, News4JAX has requested an on-camera interview with the governor's office about the claim that boosted Americans are more likely to get COVID-19. We'll have more on this story in the evening newscasts. Bruce?